Hey all, it's Ragarath here, and it is a Monday, and therefore we have an update from Firehose on new intermediates. I always want to say intermediaries, and a tech tree glow up. Let's have a look and see what Lauren has to say to us this week.
What's up, everybody? It's Lauren from Firehose Games, and I'm here for another weekly update for Tectonica. This week, we are talking all about the new intermediates and the tech tree refactor that's going into our base building update. In case you missed it, that drops in December, which is so close. So there'll be spoilers in this video. So if you don't want any spoilers, skip ahead, and I'm going to talk about our new feedback website and the new tech support tag in Discord. So there's like little chapters down below in the caption. So click one of those and skip ahead because we're going to be doing some spoilers today. So let's get into it about the intermediates. So we have added, I think, 41 intermediates.
41?
That number is subject.
What? No, 43 they've written on the screen. That is ridiculous. I already spent ages making machines to build intermediates. Oh no.
To change before launch. But at the moment, 41 new intermediates for the base building update, which is a lot. So, base building gets you new floors, new walls, catwalks, all that fun stuff. But we're also adding in a bunch of new recipes and a bunch of new intermediates to not only build those, but to build other production loops. So some of these might actually get pushed to later biomes in future updates. We kind of just want to get these recipes and intermediates in players' hands so we can get feedback from you guys. We are an early access game, so feedback is super important, which is why we're trying to get these to you now. So without further ado, let's show off some of the concept art for the intermediates and talk a little bit about the process. So first, we're going to start with the process of getting an intermediate into the game. So first, we're going to start by getting a list of all the new intermediates from Andre and the rest of the design team. And we're going to take that and make a list of visual and technical specs that we want for each one of them. So we're going to pull together references and art and maybe draw up some concepts. And then we're going to send...
Let's have a look. So gears should fit. What? Make sure all gear teeth line up without a ring. Yellow material is paint on top of metal. Oh, okay, so this is them talking about what they want to do. Make sure gear teeth, so keep top like this. Posts in corners, electric wire spindles, gearboxes, iron mechanism. What's this? This is kind of like advanced circuits, but more. And this is like, no, this is like, these are advanced circuits. And this is it the processors? Okay. Iron slabs, copper slabs, Atlantium slabs, and steel slabs.
Send those off to outsourcing. Outsourcing is going to work on a bunch of these different concepts along with our in-house team. I would say for this update, for the base building update, it's about 50-50. So, about 50% of them were made by outsourcing and 50% of them, the concepts were done by our in-house art team. So the art team is going to go back and forth with outsourcing and go through a couple different rounds of review on feedback. So,
we got some more stuff. Reinforced copper frames. Reinforced iron frames, electric boxes. So that's just a box full of stuff. What? What's that? Something wafer, silicon wafer. So that was a pack of silicon wafers. Okay, iron mechanism. Oh, so this is the one that we saw just now. Just different concept art. And a copper mechanism. Okay.
So these images are kind of showing what those different review rounds on feedback look like. There's some back and forth on those concepts, and it's going to go between our art team and outsourcing, and these images kind of show exactly what that feedback looks like. And usually about by the third round is when we're like solid on a design concept. And then the outsourcing is going to start modeling and send those over for feedback as they complete them kind of piecemeal.
Ooh, some more 3D models in there. We've got the copper mechanism, is that? Or is that iron? We've got that spindle. What's this? This is like some sort of Atlantium thing. This looks like a bit of cloth or something. Perhaps it's sandbags? Okay. Oh, we've got the copper stack over here. Like, oh, this.
And once all of those meshes are approved, then they're going to start to work on the materials and the
Reinforced frame.
textures, which are going to go through the exact same review process.
Of one there.
And at some point we say, like, outsourcing, you're done. This looks amazing. We're totally happy with it. Let's go. And Ryan from our team will then take a final art pass for like polishing and tweaks on the textures and materials, etc., making sure that the sizing works, the rotations, just making sure that it looks right in game. And so once all of the art done, then there's like a few hookups that the tech team has, and then they're just in the game, ready to go. Not only is Outsourcing making those 3D models for in-game, but they also are working on...
Oh, we got glass. That's cool. Oh, so this is gravel. So it must have been different types of stones. They had different coloured bases, I thought. I didn't think they were all purple. Electrical sets. Oh, it was cementler. I told you it looked like bags of stuff. Oh, we got clay. And a decorative calcite, iron chunk.
On the icons as well. So here is what a couple of the different icons will look like. You know, these are going to be what you see in your tech tree, what you see in your
Oh, so this isn't just a reinforced frame. This has got electronics in it.
Inventory, etc. And the 3D models are going to be what you see like physically in the game world. So now that we've talked about the process of getting those intermediates, let's show some of them off. So here are a bunch of the different intermediates in the game. This is how they look currently.
So this is what we saw before.
Subject to change before.
Yeah, see? So these do have different color bottoms. So they are different stuff. So this, no, the purple one was gravel. This one. So these are different types of stones.
The base building update drops in December, but we're pretty set that this is what all the intermediates are going to look like. And they look amazing.
Yeah, this looks cool.
There are so many of them. You guys are going to have so much fun playing with them.
What's that? Is that the iron chunk there? Iron chunk. Oh, that would be an Atlantum chunk, copper chunk.
Yeah, they're awesome. So now that we've talked about some of those intermediates, let's talk about the tech tree refactor.
Sorry about that. Got excited over them.
So the reason that we wound up refactoring the tech tree a bit is because, you know, up until this point, the production terminals have been pretty linear. Like you unlock Lima, you unlock Victor, you go to the freight elevator. And the way that X-Ray is going to work, the production terminal that we talked about last week, is that you can unlock that concurrently with Victor and the freight elevator. So they kind of branch off from each other. And to do this, it means...
So X-Ray isn't up the elevator? They're going to put it in the current level?
That our tech tree needed a refactor because right now the production terminals are pretty sequential in the way that tech unlocks.
Yeah, they're quite sequential, but it's not necessarily... It doesn't flow massively well, I don't think. What do you guys think?
And the UI department, aka Ryan, when he was talking with Allie about redoing this tech tree refactor, realized that, you know, the UI for the tech tree is kind of the oldest in the game, or one of the oldest, and could definitely use like a little visual overhaul. So this is what the tech tree looks like now. As you can see, it's gotten a visual overhaul.
Oh, no, that's brilliant. On the right, you've got what PT it is as well. That's brilliant.
You're going to have some fun little backgrounds. Everything's gotten just kind of like a textured update, just to like kind of bring it up to par with the rest of our menus.
Yeah.
And you're also going to have a new tab at the bottom called construction.
Ooh.
Obviously, it's pretty straightforward. That's going to be for base building stuff. And you're also going to have some quality of life upgrades. For example, over on the right-hand side, you're just this little bookmark and these buttons. And these are for the production terminals. They show you what each production terminal unlocks. So if I click Victor, I get what unlocks at Victor. If I click Lima, I get what unlocks at Lima. Same with X-Ray. It just allows you to jump around a bit easier so you can understand where to find stuff. And it also visually tells you like, okay, this is exactly where I'm going to unlock something. Because again, they aren't necessarily sequential. You don't have to go in order once you've passed Lima. And finally, we also have this info panel over on the left-hand side, which I think is just fantastic. Not only is it going to tell you what it unlocks, such as over here, you see it unlocks the mining drill, but it's also going to tell you what it uses, what recipes it has, anything else it unlocks. Same if you hover over on the left-hand side with the categories for each tier, it's going to tell you everything that unlocks in that tier, which I just think is so great. It just gives you so much more information about the game. I just can't imagine playing without this now. So that's kind of it for the base building update for the intermediates and the tech tree refactor. And now we're getting to the non-spoiler parts. So first off, we have a new feedback website. We've switched over to feature upvote. It's used by devs for a bunch of different games like Valheim, for example. And it's a great way for you to be able to comment your feedback and upvote other players' feedback. You don't have to sign up and make an account. And it's just a really functional, useful website. I do want to clarify that this is more for feedback. This is not for live tech support. So if you're having a bug or having an issue, please head to our Discord, Reddit, Steam forums, etc. This is not the place for that. Feature upvote is more for like, hey, we really want, stack filter inserters. We know we want them too. But it's a place for feedback like that. And definitely please go and upvote other people's feedback so we know what's important to players. Secondly, we now have a new role called tech support on our Discord. We enabled this last week. It's because we now have in-house QA. So if you see me tagging in tech support, it means that they're going to track the bug for you and try and help you work it out with the rest of our team. It's just an added layer of help for players, which I think is really great.
Really
You'll also
useful.
see them probably on our Steam forums and other websites as well. But yeah, they're really awesome, and it's very handy for us to have internally as well. So that is it for this week. We, again, are so stoked for the base building update. It'll be here in December, which is coming before you know it. Like, time. What is time? What is time? Thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate that you guys watch our videos and, engage with them. It helps us out. We are an independent studio, and, every little bit helps. So thanks again. Give us a thumbs up if you like these videos. Leave a comment. We really appreciate it. And I will see you next week, maybe in the next week after. I don't know when Joey's doing the next update. Bye-bye.
Okay, guys, as Lauren just said there, I know some of you watch my reactions to this, but please go over and watch it on their channel as well. Video is linked in my description, and it helps them out by, giving them a little boost and getting them more visible on YouTube, etc. So make sure you go and do that as well. But if you've enjoyed this one with me, also like my video. And if you like what I'm doing, then subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.